Hello, good evening. This is Mike Berkley, licensed acupuncturist, board-certified herbalist, and founder and director of the Berkley Center for Reproductive Wellness. It's Saturday evening, February 6th, 6:05 p.m. I was just thinking about egg quality and infertility. And I had some ideas that I wanted to share with those of you who are having a difficult time conceiving. Many of you were told that having a high FSH is equivalent to having poor egg quality, and the only option for you is the donor egg route. In actuality, if you have a regular period, meaning a 28 to 30 day cycle, or even a 26-day cycle, but the cycle occurs regularly on a monthly basis, it really means that you have some good eggs. Let me explain why. How does a woman get her period? Or how does the period manifest? Well, the eggs are contained in follicles. Follicles are simply two groups of cells, granulosa cells and theca cells. Granulosa cells secrete estrogen. Estrogen is what's causative of causing your lining to thicken. Once the follicle ovulates the egg, the follicle becomes something else entirely. It becomes what's called a corpus luteum, which is a Latin term for yellow body. The corpus luteum, under the influence of LH, or luteinizing hormone from the brain, secretes progesterone in the second half of your cycle, also known as the luteal phase or the secretory phase. Once you're not pregnant, what happens is the corpus luteum becomes atretic, which means it dies. And therefore, it no longer continues to send out progesterone and estrogen, by the way. And so what happens is the estrogen and the progesterone start to decline in quantity. The lining is no longer supported by these two gonadotropic hormones, and the woman menstruates. But remember, in order to have that entire cycle occur, the woman needs to have a proper amount of estrogen and a proper amount of progesterone. But remember where the estrogen comes from. It comes from the follicles that surround the egg and that house the egg and that nourish the egg. So if you have a regular 26, 27, 28, 30-day cycle, it must mean that you have some healthy follicles that are producing enough estrogen and that subsequently become healthy corpus lutea, which can secrete more estrogen and more progesterone and maintain a cycle. If you reverse engineer this, what it means is that you have good egg quality in certain follicles. And so my message tonight, the important message that I want to deliver to you, is even if you have high FSH, the very fact that you have a regular period is an indication, based on my clinical experience, that you have an opportunity to conceive. With the inclusion of acupuncture and herbal medicine into your reproductive protocol, you stand to gain even healthier eggs, because herbs and acupuncture stimulate blood flow to the follicles, which are the cells that surround the eggs. By the way, what is the function of the follicle? The function of the follicle is to nourish the oocyte, or egg, which is housed within it. So by including acupuncture and herbs, in your reproductive protocol, what's happening is we're improving the quality of the follicles, which subsequently means that we're improving the quality of the eggs that are contained in the follicle, which means that you have an increased ability to have sperm penetrate a good healthy egg, and for implantation to occur, and for pregnancy to manifest and be ongoing. So my message tonight is not to lose hope, and to just remember that if you have a regular cycle, even in the face of elevated FSH, you have, in my opinion, a chance. And you must not give up. And you must have faith in science, and faith in God, and faith in Chinese medicine. And by combining the three of these things, which is to say, faith, belief in medicine, and the use of acupuncture and herbs, your chances of conceiving are certainly greater than that which would occur in the absence of your faith in those three things. So I wish you Godspeed in family, or Godspeed in developing more family. As I've said before, I'm always available to speak with you by phone, totally no charge. I'm here to help. That's what I've devoted my life to. I can be reached at 212-685-0985. And you can also email me at mikeberkley@berkleycenter.com. That's Berkley. It's Saturday night. I'm about to go out and see the new John Travolta movie and get something to eat. And I hope you're going to do something fun as well. And as usual, it's been great giving you a message of hope based on a platform of reality. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great weekend. All the best. Bye-bye.